Pat Robertson wanted to share his thoughts on the whole Petraeus extramarital affairs scandal, and here's what he had to say about Petraeus.
It's amazing, though, that the affairs of the heart seem to catch these guys. But, I mean, this is he's a lieutenant colonel. She is an extremely good-looking woman. She is a marathon runner. She'd run Ironman triathlons, and so she's out running with him, and she's writing a biography. And I think the term is propinquity. And there was a lot of propinquity going on.
I think a lot is the word we want to focus on.
And, well, I mean, who knows? I mean, the man's off in a foreign land, and he's lonely, and here's a good-looking lady throwing herself at him. I mean, he's a man.
Come on, Pat Robertson is the new awesome. This guy is fantastic. I'm like, come on, he's a man. And you understand, if you're married to a guy, and a really good-looking girl who runs marathons throws herself at him, and they're in a far-away land in foreign land. Yeah. Well, obviously, he's going to sleep with her, right?
The great thing about Pat Robertson that I really respect is the fact that he extends that same sympathy for women, for married women, right?
Right.
So if you're fighting for the country and you're in Afghanistan and you haven't had loving in a while and you decide, you know what, I know I'm married, but I'm gonna start an extramarital affair, he's gonna be in favor of that. He's gonna say, you know what, you're a woman, you have sexual needs too. Fuck you, guy. I know. We have a predominantly male audience. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it's so awesome. Yeah, he's a man. That's what men do. Yeah." But think about all of the stuff that Pat Robertson has said about women in the past. Like, he advocated hitting women in the past. You know what I mean? Like this.
Yeah. He was like, the Muslims, they do have one thing that's interesting in there. The woman steps out of line. This is what the Quran has for them.
A man called into the program saying, I feel like I'm being disrespected by my wife. And he said, well, maybe you should become a Muslim so then you can beat your wife. Now, honestly, like I've said this before and I'll say it again, Pat Robertson is like the weird uncle or like the weird grandpa at the family dinners who says ridiculous things. You just pat him on the back and you say, it's gonna be all right. So I don't take anything he says seriously, but at the same time, like, it just shows you that huge double standard.
No, I love it. I mean, your point is fantastic. Can you imagine? Well, I was away from my husband because it was a business trip. It was really far. It was in Australia. So I had sex with 3 different guys. But they were really good looking.
They run triathlons.
They run triathlons. Oh, man, you should have seen their abs. And they were hung like a... And Pat Robertson being like, well, you are a woman and you do have a vagine. So, well, of course, what could you do? And I love the way he makes his co-hosts always incredibly she's like, oh my, here he goes again. Here comes the perv. Here comes Perv Robertson. Okay. And by the way, how many times has Pat Robertson cheated on his wife? Oh, endless. And in the midst of this whole story, he can't help himself and get 18 things wrong. Petraeus is not a lieutenant colonel. He's a general.
By the way, I love the assumption, and I don't know if we have anything confirming this, so if I'm incorrect, please correct me. But why is there an assumption that she threw herself on him? Like she was like, oh, Petraeus must have you. Maybe there was like a mutual...
He's a real man. And you know how women are. They throw themselves at you, and you're in a faraway land. What are you going to do if a vagine lands on your lap? Well, you're going to take it, aren't you?
I really wish we could have Pat Robertson on the show.
I'm sorry. The one thing you guys are missing, though, as Pat pointed out, she's a marathon runner. She has an ass you could bounce a fucking nickel off of.
Well, that's the obvious exception to the rule on fidelity in the Bible.
Right.
It says in Exodus 21:13, if thou can bounce a nickel off of her ass, well then obviously you gotta tap that thing.